I didn't come here for this.
Bill, I think you did. Maybe you're hoping I'd say no.
I'm married.
Yeah, only when it suits your wife.
And I will still be married tomorrow.
What does that mean to me? I don't want what she has. Look, I want the man that she keeps refusing.
Did I come at a bad time?
For what? Ridge is at work.
I know, I came to see you.
There's nothing I want to talk about.
I know, but I kind of hate the way we've ended up back in our old relationship, don't you?
Gosh, maybe I shouldn't take all of these.
Hey! Oh, I thought you were Whip. What's the matter?
Nothing.
What are these?
It's...
Bill, come on. I know you're married. I get that. I don't care.
Steffi, I told you I didn't come here for this.
Then why are you here? Bill, you want all of me? I'm already yours.
Can I get you anything?
Why so formal?
You told me I was your friend. I thought I was.
You crossed a line that you shouldn't have crossed. You know that, and you cannot stand there and deny it.
I don't know what you want me to say. You hold me responsible for something that happened when I was asleep.
I wasn't angry about the fact that you were asleep. I was angry that you didn't tell your husband everything about that. But now that it's all out
Stop
in the open...
it. I don't want your forgiveness, Stephanie. You always come up with something that you don't approve of that I did that proves to you that I am that slut from the valley that you always believed that I was. You know what? I can't take it anymore.
What are these, some of those shredder supplements you've been taking? You don't need to get any more muscle mass, Thomas.
Well, I've never in my life had my picture taken as much as I have in the last 6 months.
Oh, well, we should all be so self-conscious.
Not you. When have you not been beautiful? I mean it. I mean, they're still talking about that old photo of you and Dad that they ran in the paper when you were looking for me.
That's because they ran out of file photos of you.
No. It's because you two look good together.
Thank you, I think.
Whip coming home for lunch?
Yes, he said he was. I asked him to.
Probably not crazy about you and Dad on the front
we
page.
just haven't had enough time together, that's all.
Thomas. I didn't know that you'd be joining us.
No, I'm actually on my way out.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks, though. Sure. Good afternoon.
Okay, bye, sweet. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, you didn't need to go to so much trouble. I appreciate you did, though.
Well, it was nice of you to take time off from work and come home for lunch.
Yeah. I miss these little carved out times. I miss us.
So are you saying you don't want to work on our friendship?
How am I saying that?
Well, it seems to me you don't value it.
Excuse me, but I'm not the one who bailed.
I had good reason.
I did something you didn't like and suddenly I have no redeeming social value?
Suppose I apologize.
Are you? Didn't think so.
Well, it's not easy for me. You know how I am. I mean, you're not the girl I wanted my son to marry.
Great.
However, you do love him, and you've been devoted to him, and you've been loyal to him, and he loves you, so. And you were exceedingly kind to me when I was sick and alone and afraid. So I apologize. However, I don't necessarily forgive you for not telling him the truth about everything. I expect that of you. Don't I have the right to expect that?
So when do you have to get back to work?
Well, I don't punch a clock. You have to go to the hospital this afternoon?
Oh, yeah. It's hospital round day. I have to go to the emergency room and see what patients came in.
What's a psychiatric emergency nowadays if you can't pay for treatment?
Well, it's usually, people with disorders, very serious disorders, who decide to take themselves off medication, and then they do something desperate.
Is there such a thing called an emotional emergency?
What do you mean?
Somebody comes in and says, my wife and I aren't talking. I mean, words are being said, but they're really words about nothing. They're all meant to deflect what's really going on.
Well, you're right. For somebody who's in the profession of being emotionally honest, I haven't really lived up to communication in the home.
Are you still attracted to me? You gotta admit we haven't had sex lately.
Well, you've been too tired.
I'm never tired. What are you talking about? I just don't want to reach across the bed and get turned down.
I've been willing.
Well, Taylor, I need more than willing.
Okay, what can I do differently?
I don't know, just this. Every time we get into a conversation like this, it always gets deflected back on me, what I want, what I feel, what I need, okay? I'm not your patient, Taylor. I'm your husband. You can't hide who you are from me if this marriage is gonna have a chance.
It'd be so easy.
And what had happened?
I don't just let things happen, Steffi.
Bill, I care about you. And I know you care about me. Look, okay, I'm afraid of these feelings, all right? But look, when I asked you for help, you were there for me and you didn't even hesitate. You swept me off on your jet. And you were just so committed to saving Brooke and Thomas. Like nothing else mattered. You didn't even eat. You didn't rest until you brought them home.
How do you know I wasn't just being self-serving? Maybe I felt I needed some redemption after the whole Amber scenario.
Because I know you. And I know it's more than that. Bill, you are the most amazing man I've ever known. You saved my brother. And you told me you loved me. Bill, I'm not letting you go. Yeah, you may be an egotistical jerk. But more and more, I want you to be my egotistical jerk.
Maybe I'll never be what you want me to be, Stephanie, but I sure as hell know I've got to stop trying because it's killing me.
I get it. You're just tired of me rejecting you, so you're going to reject me.
No, I'm not rejecting you. It's just Friendship is about what you do, not about what you say. So I could stand here and say, yeah, let's be friends again. But what good is that?
It'll be good if that's what we both want. I mean, I understand what my son sees in you and what all of these other people that adore you see. It's just, when I thought you might die, I realized what a loss that would be to me.
So you didn't want me to die.
No.
Just like I didn't want you to die.
Right.
Well, I guess we're a part of each other's lives, no matter what. The only thing I don't get, it seems like you only liked me when you were sick. And when I was there for you and I could do things for you. And you were shocked to find out that I cared whether you lived or died. Do you know what an insult that is? I'm sorry, Stephanie, but life seems to be all about you. And something's always going to happen. Something new will happen that will set you against me, no matter what, without warning. And I can't take that. I just don't want to play this game anymore.
So I said to Kurt, he's a strong swimmer. If anybody's gonna make it, Thomas will.
Yeah.
Did you lose like 20 pounds?
Oh, you didn't know I'm writing a diet book. Congrats on your PhD, by the way.
Thanks. Now I'm just gonna spend the rest of my life paying off school loans.
Yeah, well, I got a little job for you if you'll take it. This really needs to be confidential, though. You ever seen these before?
I don't want to say anything to push you away or make you feel upset.
Look, if you don't feel safe enough to be honest with me, then what's the point?
But I really don't want to talk about Ridge, and I don't want to make a comparison between the two of you. What do you want me to do? You want me to say that I love you more than I love him, or that I need you more? Whip, the thing is, I need both of you in my life. You're both important to me.
Yeah, as long as both of us aren't in your bed.
I would never be unfaithful to you.
Does faithful mean sleeping next to me without touching? Look, I'm sorry. I know it seems like I keep finding fault with you. But what I'm trying to do is find our way back to one another, and it just feels blocked.
I'm gonna try to fix that. I just need to go get my things together so I can get up to the hospital.
All right, you go ahead. I'll clear away lunch. Hey, oh. You okay?
I don't know, maybe you just take my breath away or something. I'll be right back.
Egotistical jerk, huh?
Well, you are. That's how you want people to see you.
Some people.
Not me.
You know, you're the only person, man or woman, to ever beat me in a business deal.
No, that was really quite a coup.
I underestimated you. It cost me.
Bill, why are you here? Really?
Didn't I tell you?
Well, I thought it was something else, but that would have happened by now.
I came here to tell you that I meant what I said on that plane.
I know. I know you love me. And I love you too.
That I don't take marriage lightly.
Yeah, your loyalty, it's beautiful. But you're loyal to the wrong woman.
I married Katie. Before her, I never even thought about marriage.
A man who honors his commitment. I get it.
Yes, I am.
But Katie promised to stay with you through better or for worse, right?
Steffi.
Just, thinking about honoring commitments. I know you're in love with 2 women, but I'm under your skin. You can't run from me. You can't hide from me. But eventually you're gonna have to make a choice. But until then, promise me that won't be our last kiss.
Okay, sorry I bothered you.
You've been bothering me for decades, so what's the difference?
I just don't want to go back to the same old in the relationship. That's my point.
Great, fine, neither do I. But the relationship I want with you is not approval-based.
What group therapy session did you get that one in?
Oh, come on. You know you don't let anybody into your little circle unless you approve of them. And I'm really tired of that revolving door. Yes, I miss you. I miss our friendship. And I want it back. But only if you can allow yourself to like somebody that you disapprove of most of the time. Is that possible?
Well, I don't approve of Eric, and I married him more than once.
Oh, it's good to laugh with you.
Well, let's not get carried away. I mean, I haven't agreed to all of your conditions, so
No, right. I'm still gun shy.
good. But I'll give you a little hint.
Can I stop you?
You always do right by Ridge, and you and I will never quarrel.
You brought these back from that island?
Yeah,
Why?
they were in my pocket. They were the closest thing resembling food that we could find.
Did you eat them?
Well, we didn't know what was poisonous and what wasn't. And another day, we'd have been eating sand.
Did these have a bloom to them when they were fresh? A powdery white coating?
Yeah, exactly like that. Do you know what plant it is?
I might. I should be able to squeeze enough juice out of them to tempt a couple of my fruit flies.
Great.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna drive you to work, and then I'm gonna pick you up. Let's go to that new place that Wolfgang has in West Hollywood. You just get your stuff together, and I'll be right back.